All right, have to restart this. I actually started to record and then got a phone call from my daughter. Um, but the reason I'm coming to you today is over a federal judge in Virginia, I believe it is, Eastern District of Virginia, uh, who apparently is on to Robert Mueller's game, and it looks like Paul Manafort, the charges against Paul Manafort might just disappear, and Mueller may have some problems. Um, this is on Zero Hedge, and it's by Tyler Durden. Tyler Durden, Durden. And it says Friday, May 4th, 2018, 11:39 a.m. Like most motions to dismiss, Paul Manafort's was initially viewed as a long-shot bid to win the political operative his freedom and get out from under the thumb of special counsel Robert Mueller. But after today's hearing on motion to dismiss, filed by Manafort's lawyers, it looks increasingly likely that Manafort could escape his charges and be free of his ankle bracelets, because in a surprising rebuke of Mueller's overreach, we didn't know that he was overreaching. He's been doing it from day one. Eastern District of Virginia Judge T.S. Ellis, a Reagan appointee, who'd have thunk, a Reagan appointee to the rescue, said Mueller shouldn't have unfettered power to prosecute over charges that have nothing to do with collusion between the Trump campaign and the Russians. Now, they haven't had anything from this was all created. The evidence is all there that it was created, that the collusion was the DNC, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, James Comey, Rosenstein, Mueller, Clapper, and Brennan, and on and on and on. But no, he was what he was charged to do was supposed to be completely about Russian collusion and nothing else, and nothing he's done over this 12 months has none of the charges, nothing he's pursuing has anything to do with that. And if this goes down, you can bet that the rest of it will go down as well. So this is something to hope for. And going on, it says Ellis said he's concerned Mueller is only pursuing charges against Manafort, presumably other individuals, to pressure them into turning on Trump. The judge added that the charges brought against Manafort didn't appear to stem from Mueller's collusion probe. Instead, they appeared to be the work of an investigation into Manafort that was eventually dropped. I don't see how this indictment has anything to do with anything the special prosecutor is authorized to investigate, Ellis said, concerning a motion by Manafort to dismiss. It got better. Ellis also slammed prosecutors, saying it appeared they were using the indictment of Manafort to pressure him to cooperate against Trump. Manafort has pleaded not guilty and disputes Mueller's assertion that he violated U.S. laws when he worked for a decade as a political consultant for pro-Russian groups in Ukraine. The funny thing is, Manafort and Mueller have a connection, and it appears that Manafort may have been a plant. And I believe that there is evidence to suggest that might be true. You don't really care about Mr. Manafort's bank fraud, Ellis said. You really care about what information he might give you about Mr. Trump and what might lead to his impeachment or prosecution. According to Bloomberg, Ellis is overseeing one of two indictments against Manafort. Manafort is also charged in Washington with money laundering and failing to register as a foreign agent of Ukraine. Manafort's lawyers asked the judge to dismiss. Judge questioned why Manafort's case could not be handled by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Virginia rather than the special counsel's office, as it is not Russia-related. Ellis has given prosecutors 2 weeks to show what evidence they have that Manafort was complicit in colluding with the Russians. If they can't come up with any, he may presume dismiss the case. Ellis also asked the special counsel's office to share privately with him a copy of DAG Rod Rosenstein's August 2017 memo elaborating on the scope of Mueller's Russia probe. He said the current version has been heavily redacted. And everything that we see from there heavily redacted, so you really only get just the smallest amount of the picture. At that point, nothing changes materially. Manafort may be a free man. Dismissal would set precedent, be nothing short of groundbreaking, by potentially making it much harder for Mueller to turn over as a president. This take the entire thing down, and it would be a good thing because, as we know, they repeatedly threatened President Trump not to use his constitutional executive powers to dismiss Mueller or Rosenstein, and Congress seems to be protecting the entire thing, so that tells you a story as well. And let's see, we got Zero Hedge Twitter at Zero Hedge. Judge questions why Manafort case in Virginia should not be handled by U.S. Attorney's Office rather than special counsel because it's not Russia related. Well, this is huge. Rob Lee, whoever that is. Precedents if this gets dismissed. The judge may single-handedly end the cat house games by the special counsel and would make it much harder for Mueller to turn any other parties to his side because all charges are unrelated to Russia. So this is huge news, and the only thing that I'm thinking is somebody might get to this judge and take him aside, take him off in the back room, slap him around a little bit, and remind him of who owns who. But we'll see. This is good news.